Welcome back. It is Fur Baby Friday. We're joined with the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina's Morgan May, and we have a new fur baby to introduce you to.
So today we have Miss Margo, perhaps one of the cutest ones that I've brought in a while. She's about 3 months old, and she is a pit mix puppy, and she is just the sweetest little thing. Oh,
She
big
is
yawn.
a ham.
She's getting a little sleepy over here with the rocking, but she is loving it. She's actually adjusted pretty nicely. She was a little nervous when we first walked in. She saw the lights and cameras. Who isn't nervous? But then she said that it's her moment to shine, so she's warmed right up.
She mellowed out pretty quickly, and I will say my record with holding the fur babies is terrible. So if she starts gnawing off, I may just have to hand her over to you, because she is a puppy, and puppies are usually extremely, energetic. But somehow I get them to mellow out, and I consider her an absolute ham. So the fact that you said that she was nervous when she first came in, I'm like, I don't see it.
Yep, she when she gets that confidence, she is showing us that she can be very calm, but she can also be very crazy. She is a little puppy, so she's got lots of energy when she wants to. She's dog friendly, does good with other dogs. She's pretty submissive, and we haven't had her around cats yet, but she's a little baby. I don't think that she would have any issues.
So you said that you've had her now for quite a while.
Yeah.
So who do you think would be her ideal home? Where would she thrive?
Margo would thrive from her perspective. This is a direct quote from her. Anybody that is willing to give her attention 100% of the time and dedicate everything to her.
Okay, that's fair enough. So she very much is going to be the type of dog with only child syndrome.
Yes,
or that's
she wants to be spoiled. She wants you to be obsessed with her, but she also will be okay if you have other animals in the home, and she does know how to share the love, just as long as those other animals are also obsessed with her.
So you said that she is a singleton. She did not come in a litter to the Humane Society. Does she have a story? Do you know where she came from, what her situation was?
Yawn.
Oh, see, she's getting tired.
So we work a lot with the Pet Food Pantry of Eastern North Carolina, and they were helping out some of their clients, and in the neighborhood, someone came up and they had Margo and they were looking to surrender her. So they talked to us, and we were able to work it out that we could take her. So she was an owner surrender, and we have just her. We've had her since she was about a month old, and she's almost 3 months now. And she's showing very positive signs of potty training. She doesn't go on the inside of her run and really tries to wait until she can go outside.
Wow.
So I think in a good routine, she would settle right into any home. She also does well in a crate, and she's a pretty quiet girl.
I can tell. She's pretty chill. And that's kind of sad that she was a surrender so early on in her puppyhood. So do you have any tips for people who may want to go getting a puppy, but they're like, I don't know if I could handle it, or just how can you be successful in getting a puppy?
Yeah, so what you want to do when you're looking to get a puppy, first you obviously have to make sure you have the time, the money, and things like that, but to find really what's the best fit for your home, because some puppies are more energetic, playful, and chewy, some are more chill. Is you can always, if you're adopting through us, talk to us about kind of what you're looking for. Since they've been in our care, we do tend to know their temperaments a little bit better, and we can try to match you with whoever's a better fit. We also have options of fostering, in which you can foster an animal, take them home, kind of see how they fit into their home, and you can see if a puppy is even a good fit for you. It might not be that puppy, or you want an older dog or something like that.
Fostering is amazing. I can speak from personal experience. I fostered 6 dogs and became failures with 2, meaning that I ended up adopting them. And for her in particular, I think if somebody was to adopt her, then return her, that's so heartbreaking. So I hope that whoever ends up getting her realizes that it is a lifelong commitment to love, take care of her, not just in times when it's good, because life happens, and they're your buddy for life.
Yep, it's definitely a long commitment, 10 to 15 years, sometimes even longer.
It is worth it.
It is so worth it, especially for that sweet little face. But thankfully, the Humane Society animal care techs and adoption counselors do a pretty good job helping you find a good fit for your home, to see if you're ready for it. And if worse comes to worse, if anything happens, the Humane Society does always take their animals back. So she always has a safe place to go.
But she's not going back.
Yeah.
She's going to be smitten.
Yep,
So
you're going to be spoiled.
A few things coming up for you guys. So tell our viewers first about the Canine Crawl.
Yes, so we are very excited about our annual Canine Crawl this year on October 22nd. We have this every year, so if you came out last year, you know how much of a blast it is. We've got food trucks, live music, about 20 different vendors of all kinds of varieties. We'll have doggy costume contests, trick contests, raffles, a whole bunch of other things. So it's a really great time. And if you or a business that you're a part of is interested in sponsoring or becoming a vendor, we do still have some spots open. So definitely reach out to us and we'll get you all set up with that.
And then I'm super excited because I am going to be an MC for this event. And this is very much a cause that I love close to my heart. So I'm super excited to be a part of the Canine Crawl. And then we also have another fundraiser to let you know about, which is the Flower Power
We've
fundraiser.
had our Flower Power fundraiser going on for a couple of months now, and it'll be ending in October. So you want to go ahead and get your orders in, go ahead and start seeing what you want so you can take advantage of that opportunity. You buy some bulbs and a percentage of the proceeds goes to the Humane Society.
And we just have 2 more things to let you know about. We have 2 dogs in need. So just tell our viewers how they can go donating and what's going on with them.
Yeah,
First, Bubbles.
Right now, so we have Bubbles. She is just an adorable moo cow. She has been on WITN before, and she's a big part of our hearts, but she has had obstruction surgery. She ended up eating half of a sheet while she was with her dog sitter while her foster was out of town. And so she had to have about a $3,000 surgery, and we're still trying to raise money to cover the cost of that. Obviously, we went ahead and did the life-saving surgery.
Of course, you can't say no to that.
She's recovering beautifully in foster, but we do still have some funds to cover. And then the other dog,
Frisco.
Frisco, 2 surgeries in 1 week is
Oh my
kind of hitting the
goodness.
Humane Society hard. But
Yes.
Frisco is also my foster, so he's definitely very special to me, but just an adorable 4-month-old puppy he'd broken his leg. We aren't exactly sure. It may have happened before he came into our care. We noticed he had a slight limp.
Yes.
Nothing too extreme, and then we took him to the vet, and once they did x-rays and further examinations, they realized it was a pretty serious issue and we needed to do surgery on it or it would affect him later on in life. So we went ahead and did that surgery. He's recovering as good as a 4-month-old puppy that has to be on crate rest can be. He's getting a little cooped up, but he's doing well. And his surgery was about $5,000 in total for the both of them. We still need to raise over $4,000 to cover their costs.
Yeah, so if you would like to go donating, we will have that link to go donating over at WITN.com after the show. In the meantime, if you're looking for a new fur baby, please consider this one. She is a gem, looking for that forever home with the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina. We'll be right back after the break.